Well, how about Salvador Perez hitting his first career grand slam yesterday? Royals came back to beat the Red Sox. Now, I know he hit it with Miguel Cabrera's bat, which is another story. But the Royals, Tom, red hot here, 8 of their last 10. Team I liked coming into the year, maybe some people overlooked. How dangerous do you think Kansas City is in that AL Central?
Yeah, listen, as long as nobody's running away, as they get closer to 500 here, they're extremely dangerous. To me, a lot of people were talking about how they were going to trade people, a lot of free agents at the end of the season, Escobar and Kane and Hosmer, Moustakas. This team, to me, I always thought this. They're too professional, too tough-minded, too much of a pedigree to write off too early in the season. And, this idea that they're going to dismantle the team, I thought people were getting way out ahead of this team. They're a legit contender. And I do think the Indians, and they're starting to do this, are going to play much better. You're not going to back into a title in the Central with, 84 wins. You're still going to get close to 90 wins. But I do believe the Kansas City Royals are capable of getting to that kind of win total. And they're playing some really good baseball here in these last 3 weeks.
What kind of a dilemma is this front office going to have? Dayton Moore with all of these free agents that you just mentioned, but if they're just there where, maybe they pick up a player to get them that push, kind of like what we saw with Johnny Cueto a couple of years ago, would they go that far and make a run and then just see what happens in the offseason?
Yeah, I think they would. I think there's a possibility that they could add, certainly more so than subtract at this point. Listen, that's a good baseball town. They sell a lot of tickets in advance. That group has been together for a very long time. I don't think Dayton Moore wants to pull the plug on this group or the fans as long as they're within shouting distance of a playoff spot. And they're more than that. They're getting closer as we speak. So I can't imagine that by the end of July, the Royals are going to be so out of it that Dayton Moore's going to throw up his hands, tear this thing apart. That would not go over well with Kansas City fans.